what you want to do here is you're going to take the top and match the bottom. Okay, so the bottom is kind of like the finished, and the top is what you're trying to make look like the bottom. So, first one here, it says, use the polar array tool. Well, first you need to know where that is. It's up top, and right here in the modify panel, the drop down, you have rectangular array. We want polar array. Okay, so polar array. Next it says select objects that we want to array. Just the line. So we select the line. That's it. Once we're done, we hit enter. It says specify the center point. So what's it going to spin around? It's going to spin around the end of that line. So a click. And then it changes. We have this new array creation tab that's up here. And the very first one, items, by default is 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We want 51. I don't know why I did 51, but I did. 51. When you hit tab and go back down your screen, it updates. And you say, yep, that looks right. We can close it. That's the first one. Okay. The second one here, it says trim first, then use polar array. So we want to trim this all out to make it look kind of like a smooth arc. So trim, hit enter to select all, trim off these parts, zoom in, make sure you get those little corners. Okay, so it's trimmed. Now I'm going to array. So again, polar array. And we got to select all three parts. 1, these little curves in here, 2, 3. All three of them. We're done selecting, we hit enter. Specify the center point. It's going to be right in the center of that circle. Boom. And the default we count. Now when you count, you include the original. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, which is the default. We close it. But now we got to trim out the parts in here. So trim again, enter to select all, then trim out the rest of the circles. Okay. Next, 180, turn off direction button. Okay, so array, polar array, select my objects, hit enter, grab the center point, except this time, instead of going the whole way around a circle, which is 360 degrees, right here, 360, we're going to go halfway. Well, half of 360 is 180, except it's going 180 the wrong direction. And that's where that whole turn off the direction button. Well, up top, there's a button here that says direction. Turn that off. And there you go. Okay, turn off rotated item button. So again, select my parts, polar array, center point. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So 9. And this time, I want to turn off the button that says rotate items. And here's why. If I don't do that, remember the top of the circle should always be that little diamond, the quadrant, quadrant, quadrant. But here, the diamond quadrant is like rotated. It's not, it should be up here, not down there. Because it's like twisting it, it's rotating it. So if I click on this, I can go back and turn off rotate items. Okay, now when I go to my line, there it is. The quadrant's back at the top where it should be. Okay, so it's just clicking on it. And even if you do it after the fact, you can still go back, click on it, and just do it after. On, off. Okay, once you do those 4, show me, and I'll give you the handout for the next drawing. Okay?